Brackets. We can use brackets to add extra useful information to a sentence. Brackets don't disturb the meaning of the sentence, so you can take them out of a sentence without changing its meaning. For example, the monster's bad breath, brackets, and smelly feet meant he had no friends.
Yeah, well done. So the brackets gives you extra information which you don't necessarily need, but sometimes it's good because it just gives you a little bit more in-depth knowledge about the statement itself. So yes, so the brackets, even if you miss the brackets and you were to just read the monster's bad breath meant he had no friends, it actually still makes sense. Okay, so just bear that in mind as well. So it's just for adding extra useful information. Okay, so let's have a look at some examples here. So let's start with Inaya. Hi Inaya, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. And how was your first couple of days in school?
It was good, and today they had the 8s and 9s in, but I didn't see them. The cat, a tabby, curled up and went to sleep.
The cat, a tabby, curled up and went to sleep. What does a tabby mean?
It's a type of cat.
Yeah, good. Okay, well done. Cat, a tabby, curled up and went to sleep. Makes sense. And Janet, if you could do the next one kindly.
The packed lunch, something was delicious. I think it's going to be the packed lunch, a ham sandwich was delicious.
Okay, so let's just type that in. Packed lunch, a ham sandwich was delicious. Okay, good. And Iman?
After school, something we played in the park. I think it is but before tea.
So after school, but before tea, we played in the park. Yeah, sounds good to me. So the only reason it's coming out as capital letter is because my computer thinks that I'm writing a new sentence. So that's why the first letter is capital, but otherwise it won't be a capital. So just bear that in mind. After school, but before tea, we played in the park. Well done. And Inaya?
The cold rain, something kept us indoors. The cold rain and freezing wind kept us indoors.
Okay, so the cold rain and freezing wind kept us indoors. Sounds good. So lately what kind of weather have you been having lately?
A lot of rain.
A lot of rain, windy weather as well. There are a few days, I think last week and the week before, it was really windy at night, and a lot of people were indoors because of the weather. So good. And Janet?
My little brother's hair, something looks dreadful. My little brother's hair, which he cut himself, looks dreadful.
Sounds good. So let's go back. Did any of you have a problem with this question, typing it in?
No.
No.
It's really odd. Sure why I'm not able to type this one in.
Did your computer freeze?
Bear with me. Okay, so let's go through them. So first of all, now, the coat was too expensive.
Oh, that was my last one.
That was the before. Okay, fine. It's just come up again. Take your time. It's fine.
Okay. I've sent it.
Okay, great. So good. So let's start with Iman. Janet was the first one. So the grasshopper jumped into the grass. And with the bracket, the grasshopper jumped high into the grass. Okay, good. And Iman, John Hampden starts in September. And with the bracket, John Hampden, a very good school, starts in September. That makes sense. And Hampton is with a P, by the way. That's also one of my old schools. So Hampden, John Hampton. But good try. Good try. And you remember the full stop at the end. That's good. So Inaya, being in a new school is incredibly nerve-wracking. So that's the sentence by itself. And with the bracket, it reads, being in a new school is incredibly nerve-wracking, in brackets, but very exciting. Some good sentences, girls. And I want to get you to do one last one for me as well, please. Take your time on this one and make sure it's good. And remember, you can always add the brackets in the middle of a sentence, at the end of a sentence. That's entirely up to you, so long as the sentence itself makes sense without the brackets and also makes sense with the brackets as well.